like when I look back now at kind of like what I did well in law, I'm like, oh, I'm actually like a really good BD person. Like that's fundamentally like what you do in law. And so ultimately,
no wonder you ended up at Polygon.
What's that?
No wonder you ended up at Polygon. Right?
Exactly.
Welcome, Mark. Welcome to Crypto Town. Welcome to Dubai.
Thanks for having me here.
No, definitely. Is this your first time in Dubai?
I've been here a few times.
Oh, awesome.
It's a fun place.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you like the most about Dubai?
Honestly, it's clean.
Yeah.
I grew up in Toronto, and in Toronto, it's like everything's perfect, clean, everywhere.
Right.
But it's the same way.
And where are you based right now?
I'm in Arizona.
Arizona. How's the life there? How's the crypto ecosystem there?
Non-existent, but it's
I mean, the
CEO
life. Of Polygon Labs is there. There's a huge ecosystem. You got to be there. Right?
Yeah. We need to grow it. Is really what we need to do.
Awesome. So, let's get started. Who is Mark, and what's your story?
Oh, that's a really interesting question. I don't know that there's that much interesting about me, other than I'm a French, Canadian, American guy. Grew up playing tennis.
Right.
Got me super competitive.
Right.
I often say that the best thing about sports growing up is you learn how to lose.
Yeah.
Because learning how to lose means that you got to bounce back from that loss.
Right.
And that was actually like very, very meaningful for me growing up. Was like taking lots of L's. And so, yeah, then
we don't do that anymore here.
No. I don't. Once you learn how to take L's, what you then learn is how to get the W's, right? And so, like now we only take W's.
Awesome.
But yeah, no, I kind of grew up deciding that I wanted to be a professional athlete. Failed at that, and then decided why not become a lawyer.
That's pretty close to being an athlete.
It's almost
a lawyer that too in crypto. That's as good as athlete.
It's pretty much the same thing. And I really always loved business and finance, and so decided to do like a joint JD MBA.
From Penn.
Penn State.
Right.
It's not the same as Penn.
Okay.
It's like a step down, big step down. But yeah, once I did that, decided to go to kind of big law firms, do the law firm life thing.
Right.
And in 2016, I was kind of like, you know what? I need to do something more interesting than just law. And I'd been reading about ETH for like the last year.
Right.
And I was like, this is super cool stuff. So why don't I focus on like law and crypto? Thankfully, 2017 was coming around. And right kind of when I started practicing like more crypto-focused law, like stuff just booming, right? And so it was perfect timing. Stayed at law firms for a few years. Ended up honestly getting like totally burned out. Like the lawyers in crypto, it's like you're just like working like a dog. I mean, everyone in crypto is like that's like
crypto, like a 24/7 job, right?
Yeah, it never sleeps. And so like law firm, the same thing. The only difference is like when you're a lawyer, you're sitting there all the time, like with clients that are like hounding you, and like they're all like these external clients. And I don't know, I probably had like 70 of them at one point, and they don't care that you have like other clients, right? And so they're all hitting you up being like, hey, where's this?
Right.
And all you feel is this massive pressure of like 10 people at once, at least being like, hey, where's this?
Wow.
And at a certain point, it's kind of like, you know what? I think I should just go in-house.
Right.
So I went over, I joined UIDX as the chief legal officer. Stayed there for a year and a half, and then got pinged by Sandeep and Rebecca being like, hey, you interested in going to Polygon? And I was like, yes, let's do this. So joined as CLO and then took over as CEO 6 months ago.
Awesome. We'll dive deeper into this. But before that, I think 2016 was not the first time you came across crypto. It was in 2012, right? When you spoke to your friend and you got him to sell off his crypto and you thought crypto was a scam.
That was not my proudest moment. I'll never forget. We're just sitting in this restaurant. He's like, dude, I found this thing. It's called Bitcoin. And like, honestly, this tells you how like academic, how bad like an MBA can be. Sometimes there's lots of benefits. But my finance professor was like, okay, so everything is an efficient market. And that's obviously like BS. Like take like maybe the S&P 500 and that might be an efficient market, arguably. But like anything other than that, like it's not an efficient market. And so I heard of this in Bitcoin and I'm like, dude, like there's no way. Like if this was really that big of a deal, like it would, like, everyone would know about it. It would already be priced efficiently. Like,
Right.
you'd be good to go.
Right.
Like, crypto's still not priced efficiently, like,
Correct.
10 years later, 12 years later. So clearly I was wrong about that. But he's still my friend.
Are you sure?
He now works at Polygon, actually.
Oh, no way.
He is a lawyer at Polygon.
Wow. You've come full circle now.
Yeah, exactly. And he still talks to me, so it's pretty
Awesome.